Okay guys, it's Playmaker here. I know it's been a while since my last battle, but I got one here against J0rdan from the RegiLeague Xat. So I lead with Paragon 2 and he goes with Ambipalm. I stayed in to take the fake out. I did a bit more than I expected, and I stayed in again expecting like a U-turn, but I completely forgot that Ambipalms carry Brick Break, and I get a discharge off trying to paralyze it, but it doesn't happen. So I switch out now to take it slow, which is an awesome slow bro. Choice specs that takes hits, physical hits really well as well. So he U-turns out and I'm still at that half HP, and I just go with the Surf because it's a powerful stab move, and he brings in Starmie. But even though it resists, it takes a good straight over half there because spec slow bro is awesome. I switch in Steelix to take the Thunderbolt, and I see no leftovers, so I know this is a choice Starmie. So I'm safe now to stay in and Stealth Rock. He comes in with Flygon, and this is what makes Paragon 2 awesome. Because it comes in, it traces Levitate, and then avoids the Earthquake because of Levitate. So that is all. So I go with the Discharge here, expecting a switch, and Fortress takes it reasonably nice. But yeah, I know that Flygon is a choice as well, which is always good to know. I get a second Discharge off, seeing what he's gonna do. He spins, and I'm thinking he's probably gonna explode now. So I switch to Steelix because I predicted really well this game. I was really chuffed with myself. So Steelix takes the explosion. I mean, that and the discharge when Flygon switched out, it was all going in my favor. I switched to Upload because if Hypnosis missed, I could Magic Coat the second one back to him. But it hit, so I was not really bothered. I brought him in to take the sleep. And now I go to Serenity, because it's going to take the Surf really nicely, because Gardevoir takes special hits really well. I predicted the switch here, which was another brilliant prediction. I mean, I was really happy with the way I predicted this match. And I burn his physical Flygon, and I know he's going to U-turn away, which still does a good chunk through the burn, but that's just because Serenity's not very good at taking physical hits. And he fought for ages about who to switch in. I think he was worrying, but yeah, he comes to Infernape, and I just wish up, and I stay in because I know he won't close combat, and I can take a Flamethrower really nicely, and I Psychic, which, good news for me was it took it out, and the wish comes true, and Serenity is healed back up a bit. So I mean, Gardevoir did really well. Back in comes his Ambipalm, and I know he's going to fake out. So I go to Death Frog because I know it can survive the fake out and Sucker Punch on the next turn, but no, the fake out fucking it crits, man. So Choice Band Toxicroak goes straight out there, and in comes Scrap That, because because he was my other priority user here. So I just went with Sucker Punch anyway, thinking he might Brick Break, but he switches, and I'm thinking he might have predicted a switch, but I don't know. He goes for an Ice Beam as I sub up. I think he might have been trying to just freeze me or something, you know, try and get an advantage. But I slap off a Focus Punch in case he switched. I could hit whatever that hit hard. And I kind of know he's gonna Surf now, so I just go with the return, and he surfs me, and here I was contemplating Sucker Punching, but I just did the return, and it survives by like 1 HP, but it surfs. I was so expecting a recover there, but it didn't recover, and I know I can outspeed, so I just hit him with another return, which takes out his Milotic, which is it's actually really useful that I got rid of that. So he comes in with his Monkey Time, and I went with return just because I knew I wouldn't survive, but I wanted to get Life Orb recoil going on this guy. So I go to take it slow to make him U-turn. Then I go to Steelix to resist the U-turn. And he dies of life orb recoil. So I really was happy with myself for the predictions. I predicted he would predict a switch here, and he went and T-bolted, and I just blew up because exploding on stuff is fun. Let's put it that way. And now I'm burnt. His Flygon's burnt, so even though he's gonna U-turn, I know I'm gonna survive it, and I can Ice Beam and end the match. So yeah, it was a good game, J0rdan. The song was Lazy Eye by the Silversun Pickups. Good game.